Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's video, and today I'm going to show you some really great FBA product examples that you could do in the UK, just to give you an idea of what to search for if you're just starting out on your journey, or if you're looking at doing some research before buying, like Tanner's course or anything like that. So I'm just going to show you some product ideas that are like perfect for FBA. I don't suggest buying these ones exactly, and I'll explain why as we go through the different examples as well. So first of all, if you like this sort of video, how-to video, just give it a like whenever you decide that you like the video. Make sure you're subscribed as well, and of course leave a comment if you find this video helpful at all in any way whatsoever. Cool. So if you guys that are in the course, let me just put this up a bit. You guys that are in the course, you would know exactly the criteria we should be looking for and what makes a good product and what doesn't. For those that aren't, what I'm going to go through is some just basic criteria that you need to understand, and also just examples of products that are going to be good for FBA and for private labeling. So I found these just using the Jungle Scout web app, and then I'm going to show you the figures for them in the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. They're both the cheapest ones, so the startup web app and the light Chrome extension. If you do want to buy them or sign up for them, the link is in the description if you do need it. Cool, so the first one we're going to look for is dry bag. So this is perfect for FBA, absolutely perfect. The reason being is that it's like light, portable, it sells well, and you can get the branding on there really easily. There are, of course, some reasons why you maybe wouldn't go for these, which I'll go into in a second. So let's have a look at, for example, this seller right here. I'm going to open it up in a new window. So as we can see, loads of different color options, which is fantastic. Price point, depending on what you're looking to get, from £8 up to about £19. Some really great photos. Just going to scroll over those. Them being used. Obviously, you can probably see that they've got some sizing and stuff like that. A bit about how they go together. So these are, pretty good listing. They could probably do better on their actual, like their bullet points and things like that. But at the end of the well-rounded listing, they probably look pretty new to the market. 7 reviews. And again, there's loads on here, and you can well easily just jump onto this. Now, let's look at the Jungle Scout figures. So in my Jungle Scout Chrome extension, this will then bring back down all those sellers on the first page. You can press extract next page if you want to see more. Let's move me just down a little bit. So if you have a look here, the selling price, to be honest, it is a little bit low, which is why personally I would stay away from this product. If you have a little look, kind of £8, £5, that one is a bit higher. This one is a bit higher as well. So you'd want to find out what these products are. Are they bundling something together? Can we hover over that? Possibly bundling. Maybe you get 2 together, which might be why you get a little bit more. But the sales aren't that high, so maybe not. Have a look at the sales. These are pretty strong. I would say if you were looking at the sales, and that was maybe like £15 to £20, then you'd be in a good space, or as much money as possible, really. In terms of reviews, then we're looking at some of them. These ones here, these are brilliant. This is what you want to see. Maybe not 400, 566, 288. Those are probably a little bit on the high side. In terms of the product itself, fantastic for branding, for getting delivered, all that sort of stuff. It's just maybe these figures we want to see them optimized a little bit better. So we want to see some of these ones being a little bit more consistent across the board. We want the price going to be a little bit higher, because I don't think we're going to be able to get one of these products for cheap enough to be able to make profit on them, or a lot of profit. And then the reviews, they're hit and miss, so you probably could squeeze in there. But I would say this guy here, I don't know, what is that? It's electronics. What is that? Okay, so that's actually not the right product. But in fact, have a look at that product. That might be a good one for FBA as well. It looks like it will do. We could always look at the reviews, but judging by that one, 2,000 sales and nearly 600 reviews, it might be too competitive for that market. So there's a really quick, easy one you can have a little look at. Another one I found is a bike seat saddle. So neoprene bike seat saddle. Again, perfect for FBA because you can get your logo printed on them. They're small, they're very, very light, and again, you can get some really good shots of them being used. You can bundle them. Like this guy's bundled with like a Swiss Army knife kit type thing. You could probably bundle it with a water bottle. So there's some really great things you can think about. So like this guy's bundled as well. Really, really great idea. Let's have a look at Jungle Scout to see how they're doing. Have a little think about it. Do you know what? If we look at the selling price, it's a little bit better than the dry bag, a little bit higher. So there's more options there for profit or higher. We'll have a look at is these high prices. Are they bundled them? You know, what are they? So have a look at these. If you were going for this product, I would say how cheaply can you get these the actual bag itself, and can you bundle it with something very cheap like a water bottle or like an iPhone water protector, whatever. They're brilliant. That's exactly where you want the reviews to be. Really, really great product. The only slight concern here would be the sales drop off towards the end. So maybe it's in a case that in a few months' time this might be better. Or you can get traffic from other sources like Facebook or Instagram or whatever. However, for me, I would say that those would be too low to go into. But hopefully this gives you an idea of maybe what you could bundle your product with. Again, another great FBA product that you can brand very easily. An okay selling price. The reviews and the competition is exactly where you want them to be. However, the sales do dip off, so maybe you might want to stay away from it in that sense. But you never know, you could give it a go anyway. Next couple we're going to go to is like water bottles. So water bottles are they're again, loads of people do water bottles for FBA because there's loads of different types. Ones I do like are the metal flasks or the metal water bottles. I actually own one of these as well, so I do like them. Again, if we look at Jungle Scout, higher selling price, which is really, really good. I don't know why this is only bought 5 over, but as you can see, loads of sales, which is exactly what we want to see. The reviews a touch on the high side, but if we could find something with those sales and the previous products reviews, you'd be onto a winner. And ideally, if you can get more than this, then that's perfect. Like $16.99. Which one's this one that I actually like? I do love these bottles. I have one of these silver ones here. Again, very easy to brand. They're not too heavy. This is a good listing. We've got loads and loads of stuff here, which is good, which is going to make you rank 1 on Amazon. And then let's go a little bit further down. Let's see sponsored. So we've got more ones here. These have got like a casing on them, which is quite nice. Again, they're a little bit more expensive. 20 reviews, quite nice. I like that. If we look at the weight, yeah, so it's not too heavy per unit. You should be good to go on that one. Description, they've got a great description. There we go. So again, another really great FBA product. Probably a little bit too saturated at the moment. However, these are the things you need to look for. Small things, easily brandable. You could bundle them oh, they've got different sizes. That's quite good. Some sort of holder, or maybe I don't know, something to freshen the water up. Who knows? But there's probably someone that bundles, like a carabiner, like those little carabiner things. You could bundle together with those, and I guess a few of these people do it. There you go, look, plus carabiner. So that's really a bundled item. However, the selling price is way too low on those. Look, exactly the same product, different. So this is an FBA seller, a different brand, and they're selling it for just as much money. Same again. Look, these guys, same product, different branding. There we go. This is a nice one. A little bag, perfect. So if you can bundle your water bottle, your flask, with a really nice carry bag, then again, that's a way that you can probably get a little bit more money for your products. And hopefully, if that's really cheap and you can get it from the same supplier, then that would be perfect. So those. Oh, one more. I don't really know how to say this. It's kinesology tape. I don't know. It's some sort of tape, but it's used for like fitness and all that sort of stuff. Again, fantastic because they come very small in little boxes. You can brand the tape, and they have great sales. But again, the only problem with this one is that the selling price is a little bit low. So if we load up Jungle Scout Chrome extension, a few that have like a higher amount, so that's a 2-pack, which again, a 2-pack for this is probably a very good idea to do because they're getting a lot of sales. They've got quite a lot of reviews. These guys are obviously killing it. 11 grand a month. Again, that's a 2-pack. So you can see maybe a 2-pack is a better way to go. Whereas these ones, 1-pack, basic, no branding, no thrills, £2.13, which is way, way too low. You don't want to go anywhere near that. You want to be at least at this £12, £13 mark. So there you go, guys. Those are basically a few very quick examples of perfect FBA products for private labeling. Each of them have their pros and cons, but of course what you need to do is keep on top of Jungle Scout, keep looking on the web app, and keep looking through the Chrome extension to find the perfect product where there's an equilibrium of sales versus reviews, selling price, competition, so that you can get in at the right time, and then you can be one of these sellers that are really killing it. So there we go. If there's any questions or you have any feedback about this video, then please do let me know in the comments section. If you are looking at buying the Amazon Seller Mastery course from Tanner J. Fox and you'd like my help with things like this, so with product research, with getting the most out of your supplier and negotiating, making sure that your product isn't patented, keyword research, all that sort of stuff, then if you just go ahead and use the link in the description to buy the course, I'll give you my one-to-one support. So you get my phone number, you'll be able to contact me anytime you need to kind of ask questions and make sure that your first product, your first FBA product is going to be a big success. I'm also looking to do a video on how to find out if there's a patent for your product. It'll only be a kind of 5-10 minute video. It's quite quick, but hopefully it will help a lot of you guys out that are in this product research stage, that can be a little bit tedious when you're going through all these different things, approaching your suppliers, getting prices, finding out about the shipment costs, and then find out that there's a patent. So we want to actually be able to get that out of the way nice and quick, and a lot of people ask about that. So yeah, if you found this useful, please give it a little thumbs up, leave me a comment, and of course make sure you're subscribed, because I'm going to be doing a lot more how-to videos like this so you can get the most out of your FBA journey. That's it, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.